distinguished guests, and men and women of the finest military in the world. And most of all, Admiral Mullen, Deborah, Michael, and I also want to acknowledge your son.
The noise levels up.
Want to make sure he knows we're coming, or she.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if she's got some cubs, that's when you really got to worry.
Yeah. You know what my kids asked me? They said, "You've got to ask the president. Does anything scare him?"
You know, well, when Michelle's mad,
When a celebrity stirs up the gossip mill, it spreads fast. And that's exactly what happened after Jaguar Wright dropped a bombshell about Michelle Obama that has everyone talking again, reviving speculation tied to Joan Rivers' old remarks before her shocking and mysterious passing, where she hinted Michelle might not be who she appeared to be.
There's Dr. Rafael Espinazo, who was entrusted with former First Lady Michelle Obama's care during the 2008 presidential election, allegedly Michelle Obama is not a woman who used to be a man. Michelle Obama is just a man with breast implants and a huge shaving bill. On the campaign trail, no medical staff were allowed to go near her, take vitals if she got sick, which she never did. I know what I know because I walked in on him while he was taking a leak standing up in the bathroom in Trenton. They paid me millions for my silence, but after seeing what they did to this country, I can't keep quiet.
Me because Jaguar Wright clearly isn't holding back, reviving explosive claims that point fingers at Barack, question Michelle's identity, and even tie in the tragedy of Tafari Campbell's death, with allegations ranging from rumors of infidelity to wild theories about hidden.
You made a ton of news officiating the wedding in New York yesterday. Is this like a new cottage career move for you?
I'm so excited.
Okay.
And I should do very well because I don't charge.
And do you think that the country will see the United States will see the first gay president or the first woman
we
president?
already have it with Obama, so let's just calm down.
Got it.
You know Michelle is a
I'm sorry, she's a what?
a transgender. We all know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. It's okay. She does this.
Jaguar Wright isn't holding back, and the gossip mill is roaring again after she dropped explosive claims about Michelle Obama that echoed the shocking, unfiltered remark Joan Rivers made before her sudden death, fueling conspiracies that refuse to die. Wright's accusations drag in Barack, question Michelle's identity, and even tie to the tragedy of Tafari Campbell, with everything from rumors of infidelity to wild theories about hidden paternity being tossed around. And if you want the full deep dive into these jaw-dropping stories and all the unpacked truths we're just getting started on, stay right here and subscribe, because this swirl of allegations is moving fast and you won't want to.
The person who made a wild comment is Stu Peters, who also doesn't have children, and he definitely didn't have them with Michelle. Martin Nesbitt and Anita Blanchard are Sasha and Malia Obama's real parents. Nesbitt is also the chairman of the Obama Foundation. Even Chelsea Clinton once suggested that Barack married a man in her since-deleted tweet. In another instance, Lynn Wood brought attention to that the Obama children were adopted, and the world was lied to about something as simple as that. Friends, Lynn Wood and his law firm specialize in defamation lawsuits, and any good lawyer knows not to put anything in writing they cannot.
Obama's half-brother, Malik, has repeatedly stirred speculation on social media with cryptic remarks about Michelle's identity, even once dropping a Big Mike reference that reignited the rumor mill, while Dr. Rafael S., a medical professional tied to Michelle during the 2008 campaign, ALLEGEDLY, fueled the fire with claims about her gender. Adding to this, supposed Illinois State Board of Elections documents suggest Michelle was registered to vote as a man until 2008, conveniently just before Barack's presidential run, making the whole thing play out like an endless soap opera. The swirl deepens with the tragic death of the Obama's former chef, Tafari Campbell, whose drowning sparked conspiracies of foul play, whispers of a suppressed tell-all book, and suspicions heightened by alleged head injuries and questions about the autopsy. Meanwhile, long-standing speculation about Sasha and Malia's parentage points to Michelle's friend, Dr. Anita Blanchard, as their supposed biological mother through IVF, a theory fueled by vacation photos and ties to Martin Nesbitt. On top of it all, rumors of Barack's alleged affairs linger, most infamously with Vera Baker in the early 2000s, and though denied, suspicions persist. Even Michelle has admitted publicly to struggles in her marriage, at times feeling unfulfilled and on the brink of leaving, which skeptics latch onto as more evidence to keep the theories alive.
By saying this, it's like there were 10 years when I couldn't stand my husband.
You do say that. You say
10 long
10
years. And guess when it happened? When those kids were little, right?
Yes.
Right? Because, you know, you can be all great individually when you're just married. You got your life, he's got his, you come together. It's all, ooh, good to see you, bye, take it easy. And then you have kids.
Not take it easy.
Take it easy. You're traveling. That's great. Good. I get to hang out and watch the TV I want to watch.
Right.
But the minute we had kids, it was like, where are you going? And how far? And you start measuring. It's like, how many diapers did you change? And
Those real talk moments when Michelle Obama herself admitted that marriage wasn't always easy, that she sometimes felt unfulfilled, and that she even considered walking away during the hardest years, have become fuel for an entire narrative far bigger than just relationship struggles. For some, these candid confessions humanize the former first couple, reminding us that no marriage is perfect, not even one in the public eye at the highest level. But for others, her openness feeds into a whirlwind of speculation, where every personal admission becomes evidence tied to allegations of infidelity, divorce rumors, and long-standing conspiracy theories that refuse to die. It's this intersection of honesty and suspicion that keeps the gossip alive. Her truth about marital struggles morphs into ammunition for those who claim it connects directly to Barack's alleged affairs, whispers of secret family dynamics, and the repeated suggestion that there's much more behind the polished image the world sees. And that's where the storm really spirals, because we're not just talking about marriage here. We're talking about a growing web of speculation that touches everything from Michelle's identity to alleged medical claims, rumored official documents, the tragic death of their former chef Tafari Campbell, and even questions about Sasha and Malia's parentage. Each thread ties into the next, and the more the Obamas try to live their lives post-White House, the more the internet seems to weave their history into a soap opera that never ends. Some argue there has to be truth buried somewhere in all of this after all. How could so many people, from family members like Malik to supposed medical professionals, keep throwing fuel onto the fire if there wasn't something behind it? Others say it's just the nature of celebrity at this level. Once you become an icon, every shadow looks like a secret, and every rumor becomes too juicy for the world to let go. So the real question becomes, are we unraveling hidden truths about one of the most famous couples in modern history? Or are we simply tumbling deeper into an internet rabbit hole built on half-truths, coincidences, and whispers that grow louder the more they're repeated? It's worth asking, because with every twist, whether it's Malik Obama's cryptic tweets, Joan Rivers' infamous remarks, alleged election documents, or speculation about Barack's past relationships, the story takes on a life of its own, spinning further away from reality. Yet the possibility that some of it might be rooted in truth keeps people hooked, unable to dismiss it entirely. And maybe that's the real power of these kinds of rumors. They thrive in the space between what's known and what's hidden, between personal candor and public speculation. They remind us that even figures as seemingly untouchable as the Obamas can't escape the pull of curiosity, suspicion, and controversy. But what do you think? Are we on the edge of uncovering something deeper? Or is this all just another endless cycle of gossip and conjecture dressed up as hidden truth? I'd love to know where you stand on these heated allegations. Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this conversation is just getting started, and your perspective could be the missing piece in this puzzle of secrets, speculation, and scandal.